trailer park bar mitzvah is when you invite all the people from the trailer park to come to a birthday party, and you tell them it's an important event in your life. You're transitioning from boyhood to manhood, and they'll bring you lots of gifts. It was in an open pavilion in a trailer park, almost like a park, but in an open pavilion. And I'm pretty sure the cake that my mother bought as part of the celebration said happy 13th, bar mitzvah. I don't think it said my, Shlomo Moshe or anything like that. There's no rabbi there. You don't say any prayers, and you have a celebration. You get some gifts, then you get money. You go spend some of the money, and that's a trailer park bar mitzvah. So I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and as a young child, 5 years old, my family moved to Houston, then quickly to Baytown, where I grew up in Baytown in a trailer park, and it's where I lived most of my young years, and very poor. Growing up, my Judaism or Jewry was, you would say, was limited. Would be a great word, but all the time I knew I was Jewish, and being Jewish was very prominent inside my house, but not outside. Because in my body, in my ethos, in my spirit, I knew, obviously, I was Jewish. I didn't need anyone to tell me or reaffirm it. Two became one with Monique and I. It became much more serious, so we started down that journey. And then, of course, having children, it became much more serious. There was something pulling me towards that wasn't being fulfilled, a thirst that wasn't being fulfilled. And I don't want my children, my daughters, to ever go thirsty for Judaism. That's why being involved now is so important to me. My first experience at the wall, the Kotel, going there for the first time, and then going to the wall and praying, that was, doing tefillin there is just an amazing experience. But another highlight was a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I was in Russia, competing in a world powerlifting competition. Our security guide came over and asked me to put my shirt back on because he said it's not safe for you to show your Hebrew tattoo. But this created a problem because the only way for me to lift in the competition that I flew there for, I had to get my equipment on. And even wearing my equipment, the tattoo is still visible. Against the advice of my security and the people I'm with, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and put on the gear, and I'm just gonna make my way over to the platform and just go as fast as I can and keep myself covered up. A highlight of my Jewish life, for sure, is that when I was going over there, it was clearly that there was a scene happening where people were getting angry with me. As I was making my way to the bench press platform, I was quickly grabbed in a hug, and I didn't know what the hug was for, and I was pretty alarmed when I first felt it. And the guy who hugged me was the Israeli Masters Division bench press champion, who was also there competing, and he hugged me. He hugged me with his, the reason why I felt like it was a bear hug is because he hugged me with his Israeli flag, then held it up while I lifted. And that was a great experience. Yeah. Chabad in one word is awesome. You don't have to join the system, enroll in the system first. You just come as you are and you become part of it. And that is amazing. That's a miracle. Supporting Chabad, supporting the Shul of Bellaire and Helping Grow is important to me because I want my children to go to the Shul of Bellaire. It meant so much to me, and I want them to, I want Mendel and Laurel and Vivian to be talking about when they were kids and they were running around. The next progression obviously is where there's a building and there's dirt and there's land and there's a building on it, and that's the synagogue for the Shul of Bellaire. That's the next step, and everyone, of course, when this topic comes up, is saying, let them do it, let Kaufman do it, he'll do it, or let someone else do it, or I'm sure someone else is doing it. But the answer and the truth is that they're not doing it. And the real question is, if I don't, who will? And the next step for the Shul of Bellaire is a building, of course, and land. I'm in real estate, and so I know that's the next progression. I know how important that is. Yeah, I heard a Chabad rabbi say that labels are for clothes, not for Jews. And I, at the Shul of Bellaire, people are, my Jewish friends who are religious, but not involved in Chabad or uninformed about Chabad, what I'd like them to know is that it doesn't have to be one of the three flavors, you know, chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry. They can have a mixture of both, whether you're Orthodox, conservative, reform, or wherever you fall in the spectrum. In fact, what they don't know is that the only Orthodox family that I know at the Shul of Bellaire is the rabbi and his family. Everyone else is wherever they are. That's the beauty, is that it's wherever they are. My Jewish friends who are secular, they're born Jewish, but they're not practicing. They don't enjoy the spirituality and the culture and the community. What I'd love for them to know is that there's a place for them in Chabad and at the Shul of Bellaire. I wish they knew there was a place for them. They don't know. I take great pride when I get an award that I wasn't expecting, that I didn't apply for. You know, I'm a Jewish boy from a trailer park in Baytown, and so to be honored at the Shul of Bellaire as a rising star, it's a privilege to me and to my family. I see the expansion of the Shul being an opportunity for my family to grow and express our Judaism in an amazing place with amazing people.